Remember that time you really needed to use your phone but couldn't because Verizon was down? Yeah, us too. It's a frustrating experience that seems to be happening more often these days. Whether you're trying to make an important call, send a crucial text, or simply browse the internet, these outages can leave you feeling helpless and disconnected. Turns out, these outages are becoming more and more common. It's not just a minor inconvenience. It's a growing epidemic that's affecting people all across the country. From big cities to small towns, no one seems to be immune to the frustration of a sudden loss of service. And folks, it's about time we ask some hard questions. Why is this happening? Is it a technical issue, a lack of infrastructure, or something else entirely? We need to get to the bottom of this. What are we supposed to do about it? How can we, as consumers, demand better service and accountability from our providers? It's time to start a conversation and find some solutions. We're talking coast-to-coast frustration here. From the East Coast to the West Coast and everywhere in between, these outages are causing headaches for millions of people. From missed calls to botched business deals, these outages are more than just a minor inconvenience. They can have serious consequences for our personal and professional lives. They're impacting our lives in very real ways. Families are unable to stay in touch. Commuters can't access important information, and businesses are losing valuable opportunities. So, buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the world of Verizon outages. We're going to explore the causes, the impact, and what can be done to fix this growing problem. Get ready for some answers, America. It's time to take a closer look and find out what's really going on. Together, we can push for better service and a more reliable network. Why are these outages happening? Well, it's complicated. Sometimes it's old equipment that desperately needs an upgrade. Think of it like trying to run the latest version of Fortnite on a flip phone. Not gonna happen. Other times, it's Mother Nature herself throwing a hissy fit. Hurricanes? Earthquakes? Yeah, those can really mess with cell towers. And let's not forget about good old-fashioned human error. We've all clicked the wrong button once or twice, right? Well, imagine doing that with a system that powers millions of phones. Yikes.
Now let's talk about the real victims here, us, the users. We rely on our phones for everything, from staying connected with loved ones to managing our daily tasks. When Verizon fails, it disrupts our entire routine.
Imagine this. You're late for a job interview, your GPS is down, and you have no idea how to get there. The stress is overwhelming, and you can't even call to explain. You're left in a lurch, feeling helpless and frustrated.
Or worse, you're trying to reach 911 in a critical situation where every second counts, but the call won't go through. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a matter of safety.
These outages aren't just annoying. They can be downright dangerous. Businesses lose money, people miss important updates, and deadlines are missed. And our constant connection to the world is severed. We feel isolated, cut off from the information and communication we depend on.
In a world increasingly reliant on technology, these outages highlight our vulnerability. A Verizon outage can feel like being stranded in the dark ages. It's a stark reminder of how much we depend on these services.
It's high time we address these issues. We need to hold service providers accountable and find some real solutions. This isn't just about convenience, it's about ensuring our safety and maintaining our way of life. We deserve better.
Section 4. Riding out the storm. What to do when service disappears. Losing service can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you need to stay connected. So, what can you do when the dreaded no service bars pop up? First, don't panic. It's a natural reaction, but staying calm is crucial. Easier said than done, we know. But taking a moment to breathe can help you think more clearly and make better decisions. Remember, panicking won't bring your bars back any faster. Instead, focus on what you can control. Second, check Verizon's website or social media for updates. They often post information about outages and estimated times for resolution. This can give you a better idea of what's happening and when you might expect service to return. Third, find a backup plan. Think about alternative ways to stay connected. Do you have a Wi-Fi connection nearby? Wi-Fi can often be a lifesaver when cellular service is down. Can you use a different phone to make calls or send messages? Sometimes older phones or landlines can still work when newer ones don't. A little preparation goes a long way. Having a plan in place can make these situations much less stressful. And finally, remember that you're not alone. This can be a comforting thought. Millions of other Verizon users might be experiencing the same frustration. Misery loves company, right? Knowing others are in the same boat can make it a bit easier to handle. Section 5. The light at the end of the no-bars tunnel. Look, we get it. Verizon outages are a real pain, but there's always a glimmer of hope. By understanding the causes of these outages and knowing exactly what to do when they happen, we can navigate these digital dark ages a little easier. And hey, maybe, just maybe, Verizon will finally get the message and start investing in a more reliable network. Until then, we'll be here, refreshing our Twitter feeds and always hoping for the best.